Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3. Today we are taking the ScotRail Class 314 on Cathcart Circle. So we'll be just leaving Newton Station, as you can see, just to prove it there, and we'll be heading to Glasgow Central. And our next stop is Cathcart, and that's in just 1.3 miles. We are in a 40 mile an hour, soon to be going up to 50, he says. I'm speeding slightly at the moment. There's the 50. We'll just zoom past that and hopefully... again, come on, we want 50. We want 50. There we go, let's go. Right, let's give you a nice outside view of the beautiful ScotRail Class 314 as we head towards Cathcart in just under a mile now. There we go. That was not very good horn users. There we go. So as we power up this this hill, we are starting to speed. So let's just come off the keep it about we'll keep it at notch 3 for now. So as we head towards Cathcart, what we'll do is just quickly look at the map. As you can see here, we've just departed from Newton, which is over here to the... Let's give you a scroll out, as over here to the right where my cursor is, and we'll head east and then branch up to the north as you head towards Glasgow Central, which you can see just at the top there, and down to the left here is the branch to Nielsen. So there's a lot of variety that can be a lot of services that can be driven on this route, which gives it a real good degree of variety. The brakes on this 314 are pretty damn good there, just hammering it into notch 2 just to take the speed off as we were coming down from 50. We're pretty good just to release here. Second, as we come into Cathcart. So very much this route is commuter based. There's plenty of stops to along the way, so it's going to be pretty frequent stopping pattern, and we are really quite early. So let's unlock those doors. We'll just jump outside so you've got something decent to look at, and we'll bring up the timetable. So after we leave Cathcart, we've got Burnside next, Croftfoot, Kings Park, Mount Florida. Now that is a good sounding station. Cross Hill, Queen's Park, Pollokshields East, and finally Glasgow Central. So this should take us around just over 20 minutes, and we should get a good view of Cathcart Circle. And we're here. Looks like we're going to be here for just a minute or just under a minute or so. But as you can see, with Cathcart Circle, you get this ScotRail liveried Class 314, which you listen to the announcement.
And on all train services. This
Indeed.
includes
So
e-cigarettes.
about the 314, this is the 314s in real life are very much been retired from the route now and actually have been scrapped. This is, I can't remember exactly what period this is set in, but it is quite a number of years ago now. That said, I think it's a really fun sort of unit to drive. We've obviously seen I would say its sister class, the 313 on East Coastway. This is a route that came out, I think, about a year or so ago now. It's one I've been wanting for a little while, and obviously had the opportunity in the recent sale. So I thought, why not? Let's pick it up and give it a go. Always want to show off, routes that are based in Britain. Some of my favourite to drive, and nice to see that I've now got one in Scotland. Obviously, talking about ScotRail routes and routes in Scotland, there's obviously the recently teased Edinburgh to Glasgow route that's been developed by Rivet Games, that hopefully will be released shortly in the new year 2023, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I thought it'd be good to play something, play a Scottish route in preparation for that. We'll do a little bit more of these, couple more of these videos around Cathcart Circle, because I think it's yeah, it is really quite a nice route. It's one I wanted to play and play for you on the channel. There we go. Give you a bit of an outside view. Just keep it under the 50 as we are heading downhill. We are playing with AWS on, but no DSD, so I just can't face playing with DSD today. So there we go. Give you a bit more of the glorious view as we head through the suburbs of Glasgow. He says, maybe. I don't. My geography, you know, up this part of the country, I'm not so. Oh god, we need to be slowing down. We are going to be overshooting here, I think. These brakes are good, but are they that good? I don't think so. Oh, we're clipping through things there. As long as we stay on the station, on the platform, it's quite a long platform, I think it's fair to say. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nice long platform. So, slightly missed our stopping marker there, but yeah, never mind. Still on the platform. That's the main thing. As we load the passengers, we will at the next station we'll have a quick look around the interior of this 314. And if you're new here, why don't you hit that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the content, why don't you hit the like button as well. It really does go a long way to promoting the channel, and it is really appreciated. So as we depart here, or get ready to depart for Croftfoot next in exactly a mile. It's quite nice. This is quite a quick part of the route. You know, we are limited to pretty much 50 miles an hour, which is pretty cool. Certainly starting to get foggy. You can tell the dynamic weather is doing its thing. We started off. Although that said, I'm not quite sure what's happened to the light in there. That doesn't feel very legit. Slightly speeding. Yeah, we started obviously this runoff in the clear weather, and obviously it's decided to get somewhat foggy. Although I generally don't know what's happening to this lighting effect. That's acknowledgement that will be coming into, there's going to be an adverse signal ahead as we come into a beautiful island station ahead. There's quite a few island stations actually I've seen while playing this route already. We are about 10 seconds early, so fingers crossed we can keep to time. Oh, that's quite an interesting station building we've got there in the middle. We'll there we go, get ready to unlock those doors. As I said, we'll take a look at the interior of this 314. Hello sir, do excuse me. I have to say I hate these 3+2 seat-ins. They're so irritating. But yeah, pretty nice interior with the, you know, ScotRail cat. We need to make sure that we're, yeah, bye-bye passenger. Jump back in the cab. Get ready to go. Just intrigued to look at this station building. It's quite unique, and you've then got the underpass. We'll watch it as the 314 departs Croftfoot. Next up, Kings Park Station in just 0.7 miles. So as you can see, as I said, they are, you know, very much quite, you know, the rate in which the stations are upon us, you know, get quite a lot closer together, and so it's quite a nice sort of quick stopping pattern that you get here. So constantly on the throttle, on the brakes, really enjoyable. As we speed back up, we're already, I think it's, can't quite see it, but it's just there ahead. The next station, which is Kings Park. It will come off the throttle. It will start gently applying the brakes. Hit it down into step 2. We're going to get AWS here. Now, hard on the brakes. We're just about 20-30 seconds late. There we go. Get ready to unlock the doors. Let's have a... There we go. This is Kings Park. Again, there's quite a number of island stations. Never seen so many in a row before. What's your favourite part of Cathcart Circle? Perhaps let me know in the comments down below. Be interested to hear what your thoughts are. Right, let's ready to lock those doors. That is not what I wanted to do. No, we're not ready to go. Now we can go full power ahead, but we will be heading into 25 as we can just see ahead. And on the map here you can see we'll now be branching off to the right as we head I guess round what is the circle, Cathcart Circle, and in towards, we are speeding, heading into Glasgow Central. Oh, this looks like an interesting piece of track here as we really sort of go downhill and around and under, I guess. It's quite interesting. That's interesting. Need to be... Come off the brakes and let's just run a second to get up to 30. It's nice. You have to really sort of concentrate to ensure that you're not speeding, as we're starting to go back up now. So yeah, really sort of a roller coaster. Oh no, I don't want to. Not that speeding that much. So yeah, real sort of roller coaster piece of track there. Very different, like it. And then we'll be heading into a 35 mile an hour piece of track as we come off the points. And the next stop is Mount Florida, my favourite sounding station. As we clear the points, we can go up to 35. That's a real sort of tricky piece of track there to navigate with the up and down and making sure that you're not speeding, and another 314. Not speeding, but then again there's enough power to get us up the other side. So again, we're running about 30 seconds behind. Pretty spot on with that stop marker there. That's not that camera. We don't want to look at the map, we want the camera. There we go. We'll look at Mount Florida. So you can, I think, you know, as we head towards Glasgow, very much feels like we're sort of going through a cut in the ground in terms of where the track was, or track goes. So yeah, very different. Mount Florida. I do like this ScotRail livery. Yeah, it's one of my favourite. You know, across all of the operating companies in the UK. I like the dark blue. There we go. Come on. Lock the door somewhere off. So, Cross Hill next. I will do this in just a minute and a half. Looks like the the fog has cleared up now, so we're back into clear weather, which is nice. And we'll be going down to 30, so make sure we get down to the 30 mile an hour in time. There we go. Probably just as we come round the corner here, will be Cross Hill Station. Really does feel like we're starting to get into the heart of Glasgow now. There we go. Make sure we start braking early enough. There we go. Just need to make sure we... Well, that stop mark is definitely way... I'm going to have a little discussion about this. I stopped where... Oh, no, I'll take that back. Where's the stop marker for this one then? Oh, there. Right above, didn't see that. Alright, I was going to say I stopped where I should have, but I assume that's for a class 380, not a 314. Oh well. It's about the right area. At least I'm not down there in the 6 marker. So as we just sit here for a minute while we load up, and we'll be ready to go. Lock them doors. Those doors take a hell of a while to close. You need to be sort of closing them 10 seconds, 10 seconds or plus before you depart, or due to depart, should I say. And we're moving into a 40, so we can start to build a bit of a speed up here. You can see our next station, which is Queen's Park, just ahead, which I should already be at. That's not happening. That's never achievable. And into a 35, so just got to be mindful of that as we do depart. Yeah, I'll take that. Unlock right. They are pretty much predominantly island stations along this route so far. It's quite unusual. I like it though. I like it. And I like this bit where obviously they walk from the platform up to this sort of footbridge here, but you walk through the middle. Very different. I like it. We'll watch our 314 depart from this location. Let's lock those doors. I don't want the cab lights on. Wrong button there. I've pressed it. Right. I tell you, it takes so long to lock these doors. And away we go. There we go. Bit of horn action as we depart. We're going into a 30 mile an hour with a lot of micro stuttering. Classic train sim world right there. Right, next stop, which will be our penultimate stop, which is Pollokshields East. And then we'll finally be in Glasgow Central. Here we go, we're coming up to our... So this is where we, I guess, join the, the main route into Glasgow Central. There we go. Let's just open these doors. We can get a feel for as where we are. You see there's quite a couple of routes into Glasgow. Yeah, very cool. I've enjoyed this run so far. Nice little network vibe going on. And the board's still showing we're on time, so it's a miracle. It would be nice to see, I guess, some more traffic on the kind of the approach to Glasgow, because I guess that would be more true to life and it'd be somewhat more immersive, and I probably would actually sort of add to some of the adverse signals, probably letting those trains perhaps go first or what, not sure. So as we go across the points here, it needs to be at 30. There's 25 that we need to get down to. And we're going slightly uphill, so slight application of power. It's a nice little run, this. Another 314 coming in the opposite direction. So nice to see some traffic. But again, this has got a very similar feel to Birmingham Cross City in that you've got really quite a major station that is sadly somewhat empty, and only the only kind of life that's being given to it is of the route, which is, you know, is good, but we all know true to life that somewhere like Glasgow would be a real quite kind of bustling station, and you would expect to see that. Unfortunately, it's not quite how it's been modelled, which is a shame, but fingers crossed as more Scottish routes are added, perhaps improvements can be done to certainly Cathcart Circle, and I certainly sincerely hope that that the upcoming we're right for speed at the moment, the upcoming Edinburgh to Glasgow route, both really, I guess Edinburgh and Glasgow, really do get that sort of true to life feel that they are extremely busy. Fingers crossed. It's what I'm really looking forward to play, but as I say, it needs to be busy. Like as we approach the throat of Glasgow, I'd expect this to be a little bit busier, if I'm honest. So we've got just 900 yards to go now. We're going to hit double yellows, and we will need to come down to 15 miles an hour. It is a slow approach to the station. So we can see ahead, if we can zoom in, 15 miles an hour all lines. And then we'll be going into the single yellow as well. We can see we'll be heading to platform 4. That's a strange... perhaps it doesn't... it's just slight application of brakes, gets back down to 15. It's a lovely looking station. As we branch off here to the right, so we get into these outer platforms. We can see just ahead there is just one other train. Yeah, it kind of just makes my point for me. It'd be nice to see this, somewhat busier, but hey. Thoroughly enjoyable route to drive. Really quite challenging in terms of keeping to time, and also 314 has been brilliant to... Oh, we're speeding up here. Generally a really nice unit to drive. It's quite responsive. Brakes are good, which always do help when you're playing a commuter route like this. So as we pull in, start to slowly apply the brakes here. We don't want to be running into those buffers. There we go, step 2, and finally step 3. 3. Perfect. Let's unlock those doors and give you a nice... Oh, where am I? There we are. We'll give you a nice shot to end on of 2 Class 314s, parked next to each other. As I say, if you're new to this channel, why don't you hit the... Oh, hello. Why don't you hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. It really does help the channel out. And the last thing to do is just to see if we got that gold medal. It's got to be, surely. And let's just lock the doors. Get a good view of those doors being shut. And then last thing to do, let's see if we've got that gold medal. Here it comes. Got to be gold, hasn't it? Got to be gold. Gold? No. We've got no medal. I think I might have done this one before. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.